Hello students, in this video we will discuss the topic carbon and its compounds of class 10th. The amount of carbon present in the earth crust and atmosphere is very small. In spite of this small amount of carbon available in nature, carbon element has an immense importance in every sphere of life. In fact, all the living things, plants and animals are made up of carbon-based compounds. Most of our food materials like grains, pulses, sugar, tea, coffee, fruits and vegetables, etc. are carbon compounds. Almost all fuels like coal, petrol, LPG, natural gas, etc. which we use are made of carbon compounds. A large number of things which we use in our daily life like paper, rubber, plastics, leather, drugs are also made of carbon compounds. Let's first talk about carbon itself. Carbon is an element and it has a symbol C. Carbon is a non-metal. Atomic number of carbon is 6. Its electronic configuration is 2, 4 and the valency is 4. Carbon atom has 4 electrons in its outermost shell, so it requires 4 electrons to achieve the 8 electron inert gas structure. Therefore, the valency of carbon is 4. That is, carbon is tetravalent. The 4 valencies of carbon are usually represented by putting 4 short lines on the symbol of carbon. Carbon always form covalent bonds. Carbon need to lose or gain 4 electrons to attain noble gas configuration. Carbon cannot gain 4 electrons as a nucleus of 6 protons cannot hold 10 electrons. Carbon cannot lose 4 electrons as it requires a large amount of energy to remove 4 electrons. To overcome the problem, carbon shares its electrons with carbon or other elements forming covalent bonds. Since carbon atoms can achieve the inert gas electron arrangement only by sharing of electrons, therefore carbon always forms covalent bonds. Carbon has unique ability to combine with other carbon atoms to form long chains. This ability of carbon is known as catenation. So, this catenation property and high valency of carbon leads to the formation of millions and millions of compounds. Occurrence of carbon. We can divide the occurrence of carbon into two types: free state and combined state. Free states means that carbon occurs as an element and combined state means carbon occurs in a compound combined with other elements. In this video, we will focus on the forms of carbon where carbon exists as an element. Allotropes of carbon. Different forms of an element that has same chemical properties but different physical properties are known as allotropes. The three allotropes of carbon are diamond, graphite and Buckminster fullerene. Let's start with diamond. Diamond is a colorless, transparent substance having extraordinary brilliance. It is the hardest natural substance known and does not conduct electricity. Diamond burns on strong heating to produce carbon dioxide only. So, this shows that diamond is made up of carbon atoms only. A diamond crystal is a giant molecule of carbon atoms. Each carbon atom in the diamond crystal is covalently bonded to four other carbon atoms in a tetrahedral fashion. This tetrahedral arrangement of carbon atoms gives a rigid three-dimensional structure to a diamond. Now let's look at next form of carbon, graphite. Graphite is very different from diamond. It is grayish black, opaque substance. It is soft and slippery to touch. Graphite conducts electricity and burns on strong heating to form carbon dioxide. A graphite crystal is made up of layers of carbon atoms. Each carbon atom in graphite layer is joined to three other carbon atoms by strong covalent bonds to form flat hexagonal rings. The various layers of carbon atoms in graphite are quite far apart so that no covalent bonds can exist between them. The various layers of carbon atoms in graphite are held together by weak van der Waals forces. Since the various layers of carbon atoms in graphite are joined by weak forces, they can slide over one another. Now let's talk about structure of Buckminster fullerene. Buckminster fullerene is a football-shaped spherical molecule in which 60 carbon atoms are arranged in interlocking hexagonal and pentagonal rings of carbon atoms. There are 20 hexagons and 12 pentagons of carbon atoms in one molecule of Buckminster fullerene. I hope now this topic is clear to you. Thank you.